Hi there, it's Jane Tweedy from FAQ Business Training, and I thought today I would show you something that I'm up to because I absolutely need to do this every now and then to clear my mind. And you know, we go around decluttering our houses and things like that, but we also need to declutter our mind. And one way of doing this that I find really effective is to brainstorm. So I thought I'd go through today my brainstorming process. So basically what I do is I just grab some old bits of paper, and on the old bits of paper I write in the center of each one a word. So something that means something to me that I want to get done at the moment. So I might have things related to clients, for instance. I might have things related to my websites in general. My new FAQ business training school on Teachable. So things I've got to do regarding that. So basically what I'm going to do is go write these round. Some of them I will color code. So for instance, my how to job search has green in it. So it's a good one for that one. And I'm also going to do how to job search templates, which is a whole separate thing that I'm going to look at doing on Etsy. So things like that. So I'm going to space these around me. And what that will basically allow me to do is to make sure that I keep on track with the topics that I'm doing. So this is the first part of it. So things like training, just writing it out and putting it down. So I'm going to spread all those around. Once I've got all my topics spread around me, then what I'm going to do is just grab pens, and as things come to my head, that's right, I meant to do that, I'm going to write it down. Now if I don't have a piece of paper for that topic, I can always write that down. And I can go, okay, so I can go invoicing, I can go financials, I can go pricing, and I'm just going to write all of these on here, okay? So I'm just going to put all of these on this piece of paper, and that will help me for later. So my exercise now is to go through and update all these and to put words out of my mind so that I can help declutter my mind. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to come back to you and show you what happens once we've done this part of the process. As you can see, I've got lots and lots of paper around me. So what I basically can do now is gather all this together. Remember, the key is when you're brainstorming to let all the ideas come out. We're not trying to weed anything out. Literally everything that's in your head, just dump it down. So there's no, is it right or wrong? Do I need to worry about that? We don't do that at this stage. Now what I can do is I've ended up with all these sheets of paper. So what the best bet is to do is to basically to shuffle these into the sequence that I think is the most important. So I might say, you know, versus these two sheets here, training certificates for formal and SEO audits, which is more important. Okay, so I might say that's more important, and I do likewise with all these, and I start filtering them through and sorting them out into the most important. So I can do that for a start. Secondly, what I can also do is I can, within each of the sheets, some of them I've got lots of things written on them. So content calendar one, I've got lots of things written. So what I can do is go, okay, well what within that are the most important? Now, I want to get some stuff going soon. I want to get my steady consistency on my socials going a bit faster. So having some own stuff ready to go soon is probably my priority in that one. However, doing some other stuff to get things going for other people is also there for me, but that would be my number one on that page. My FAQ business training, probably starting to create my super pages is something that I want to do really importantly and kind of connects with content calendars. So I'm going through that sort of stuff. On my websites, uploading Clean Talk, which I have just downloaded, trialed it out, so making sure that's on all my sites properly is sort of one thing that I want to do really importantly, and that's really top of the list. So I want to make sure that that is working before we start doing other things. So basically that's what I'm going to do now, is within each page, identify a key priorities and then allocate those priorities out. That will give me a great list. Now what I'm going to do with that list, honestly, quite often I create that list, I just get a paper clip it together and just leave it sitting there. And honestly, just that, to get it out of my head is really what I want to do. That's all I want to do. Like, I literally feel so much lighter and freer now that is all gone from my mind. So that's really why we do this exercise, to get it out. But to make sure we keep it, we can then translate these ideas through to something else. So for you, you might use a paper diary. You might use a paper diary. You might be using a online service, whatever works for you. Personally, I'm going to put these into Trello. So I have boards set up in Trello that correlate to these type of words, and then I'm going to update any tasks in there for any of these and reallocate the cards within the list to make sure that they are in the right priority. So I hope that little insight into my brainstorming methodology will help you. I use this for things like just literally decluttering my mind, to brain dump, to get everything out. But I can also use it for things like when I'm content planning. So when I want to come up with lots and lots of ideas for content, I can just come up with some headings, some topics, and then I just brainstorm all the subtopics under that. I hope that was useful for you. And just remember, I'm Jane Tweedy from FAQ Business Training. Like us, and you will get more tips like these in the future. Thanks. Bye-bye.